Remember that one Thortha that was like went viral on the internet a couple of weeks ago, talking about how she divorced her husband and then how her husband never hit her back up to try to fix the marriage or anything. Yeah, she played herself. Well, there's more.
Now 3 months that we've been separated, that he's begged me to come back, told me how much he loves me, how much he wants to make it work, how much he misses me and our dog. Zero times has he tried. It actually took less than a week for me, or less than a week from me moving out for him to be on Tinder.
Welcome back, family. Today we're going to talk about this woman who left her husband after 8 years of marriage, thinking he would come running back, begging her to get back together with him. But
that's the thing, right? HL talked that thought. Like, a lot of these women play these games thinking that their husbands are going to still yearn and pander for them, and they play themselves. Like, why use a divorce or a breakup as a test of how much your husband loves you? This is how you ruin relationships. This is how you break trust.
Things didn't exactly turn out as she had planned.
And I were together for 8 years, 4 years dating, 4 years married, and I decided to move out in February. And do you want to know how many times in the now 3 months that we've been separated that
She has a really good camera because you can see the caked on makeup on her.
Begged me to come back, told me how much he loves me, how much he wants to make it work, how much he misses me and our dog.
Like the way she says, it's like how much he loves me and misses me and the dog. Nah, he didn't. He did.
Zero times has he tried. It actually took less than a week for me, or less than a week from me moving out for him to be on Tinder.
My man.
So,
well, I usually say it's a maximum of 2 weeks. I accidentally said minimum on the other video. I meant to say maximum. You get 2 weeks to, wallow in your own misery. After that, get your ass out of here and get to work.
I am just, continuing on, and he obviously doesn't give a shit about me. So,
women really think, like, after you initiated divorce and said you don't want to be with this man, you think he's still gonna have love for you. Why? Like, just like how women lose love for men and just become indifferent to them, men, as soon as that happens, we just become indifferent to you.
With every day that passes, I'm more and more sure of my decision to file for divorce. In my head, my heart is still catching up, but it'll get there. And I think my intention with sharing this with you is just being vulnerable, and maybe the internet isn't always the best
and sympathy points, because I'm a victim
place. But in the times that I have chosen to be vulnerable with people are some of the best moments that I've had in making friends, in meeting new people. So I think there is value to sharing what I'm going through, because maybe I can help somebody else not go through the same thing.
Again, it's always the misery loves company always comes in. It's like, just in case anybody else is going through this, they might feel better.
So yeah, he obviously doesn't want me back, and
as he should.
I'm not going back. So this is my life now.
Congratulations.
First of all, I want to commend this courageous man who didn't give in to the sordid game of emotional blackmail this woman tried to force upon him.
I 100% agree with you, HL. My man.
I'm glad to see that there are still men who know how to preserve their dignity. If this woman wanted to test her husband by leaving him, which may seem harmless, it's because she's counting on the system to endorse her choices, however reprehensible they may be. Women, rather selfish by nature, act this way when they get what they want. They behave as if life were just a game, but you'll see that regret is never far behind.
I left my marriage 4 months ago, and I'm not scared to admit that
Damn, it actually looks like she lost some weight at least, I guess. Well, the torta put in some work.
sometimes I get lonely. It comes in waves. Tonight's one of those nights. However, I was also extremely lonely in my marriage. But even though I'm just here home alone with the dogs,
I mean, at least for 8 years, you guys didn't have kids together. There's no entanglement there, at least.
I'm still at peace because I'm not lonely and having someone scream at me. I'm not lonely and having someone gaslight me. I'm not lonely and having to manage somebody else's emotions. So I think just being lonely is an upgrade for right now. And I was really scared to leave. But here I am on the other side, alone and okay. And so if you have left a relationship recently, or you're in one that you know that you need to leave and you're scared of being alone, you are welcome here, and we can be alone together. As Casey Musgraves says, we can be the loneliest girls in the world.
It's like so hard to ever believe these women when they come online to say anything, right? Like, oh, my husband was this, my husband didn't do that. It's like, so he never did anything right? Why the hell did you stay with him for 8 damn years?
But yeah, so I love you, my crybabies. Bye. Walking into church and realizing that the sermon is about marriage, while I'm currently going through a divorce, was harder than I expected. I didn't realize that's what we were talking about. It was all about what women need from men in their marriage, and hearing everything that I needed that my husband couldn't give me.
Sounds like a shitty church.
Was difficult. I prayed for over a year for my marriage to be okay and to be redeemed, but my husband chose other things and other women, so here we are. But I know it's gonna be okay. I know there's hope. This is not the end of my life, and if you're currently going through the same situation, it's not the end of yours either. I don't know if I'll ever get remarried again. I don't know if I want to. I don't know. I don't know a lot of things, but I do know that every need that I had that my husband could not fulfill, I know that God can.
Then why do you need a husband? Like this, like that whole statement right there.
And I know I'm gonna be okay. I don't know when, but I will, and you will too, and we can get through this together.
Yeah, if God can fill every role in your life, then what the hell do you need life for? Like, what do you need to do anything? Just let God handle everything.
The truth is, this woman might not have even particularly needed this divorce. And that's why she becomes aggressive when asked why she seems to miss her former relationship.
Yep.
Because
Because I'm sure he was actually a pretty damn good guy. Like, probably wasn't the best, but a decent guy, like most men out there, right? Most men try. Most men love their wives. Most men do their best. Are they the best? No, but they try.
she herself described as abusive so much.
If my husband was so bad, why would I want him to reach out to me? I should be happy that I left him if he treated me so terribly. We're married for 4 years. Before that, we were dating for 4 years, so 8 years total. And that's normal to miss somebody that you were with for that long. So any woman who's in the same situation, don't let anybody make...
Not really. If you were miserable and disliked this person this whole time, you usually don't miss them. But I could be wrong. There could be a whole, whatever that syndrome is. I forgot what it was called.
You feel bad for missing them. I loved him. I still love him, but he did some things, and I can no longer be married to him. I'll probably love him for the rest of my life. I'm not obsessed with him. It's very normal to miss somebody, even if they abused you. It's not healthy, but it's normal, and don't feel bad for it. I moved out because we were in a really bad cycle of chaos that was not ending anytime soon.
Did you cause the chaos? And did it end when you left? Because that's how he got another woman right away?
And he told me he was going to move out first. And I couldn't afford that apartment myself, so I made other arrangements. We never said that we were going to get divorced. We just needed space. So,
What?
talk about a surprise when I find out less than a week later he's on Tinder. Which a lot of men
You left the house.
in the comments thought that was like some sort of gotcha moment. I was not on Tinder. I have single friends, and they know who my husband is. So it's a small valley. You're gonna see people that you know. In my mind, I'm still married until the court says otherwise. So I'm not dating. I'm not on any dating websites. I'm not looking. I'm trying to heal from what I've gone through, and that is why I'm posting, because I think that
You guys believe any of this?
vulnerability is important, and I would never share this online. Okay, then don't. Just keep scrolling. Nobody is forcing you to. And
Exactly. Nobody's forcing you to share either, but you seem to want to do it.
I don't really care what you think. I don't really care what you think about my situation, because
Then don't share it. That's the whole thing, alright? That's the internet. Once you share it on the internet, people give you opinions.
this video isn't for you. This video is for the women who are in the same situation, who are scared to leave, who think that their expectations are too high. Like,
She's actually worse than I thought. You know, because we only watched the initial video of her breaking up with her husband, and, you know, we've seen that video many times now, but we don't see all this other aftermath. And she didn't get much better, did she?
move on. Like, I'm gonna move on one day, and I'm gonna be happy, and so will you. So
How do you know that? Maybe you move on and you never become happy because you lost the one that you kind of was the best one for you.
we're in this together. And to all the men in my comments, keep commenting. You're giving me boost. You're boosting my followers, my engagement. Like, I really
She isn't
don't
wrong.
care. Call me
You are
ugly,
boosting her.
call me annoying. It does not affect me in any way. So,
It affects her.
bye.
This is what happens when you let yourself be influenced by social media. She ended up giving up on a relationship she cared about all for nothing. In the end, it always ends like this.
Okay, she's not a torta. My bad. In that first initial video, she really looked like a torta.
Regrets and unnecessary pain that could easily have been avoided.
Oh my gosh, guys, I'm famous. And somebody came up to me in Home Goods and was like, are you the girl from TikTok? I think it's because I'm wearing the dress in my profile picture. But I've made it. He was like, it's cool to have haters. And you know
To have made it over a divorce isn't probably the best.
what? Yes, I have a lot of them. All the men in my comments and some women, but you know, whatever. What should I call you guys, my fans? Crybaby?
So that means more than 50% of the population dislikes you, by the way. When you say all men and some women, that's more than 50% of the population.
Because, you know, my name. Anyway.
Now she thinks she's hot shit, guys. Oh my god. I'm a celebrity now.
It was so awkward, but I'm famous.
But she loves it. She loves
I
this
guess, you know.
attention.
That's the kind of woman she is. And I'd also like to understand why all the women who seem happy on social media only have a dog in their lives. Is this the ultimate model of success that the modern woman is trying to sell us?